Tired of spending a lot of damn money on these packs and not getting anything you wanted? Head on over to MrMuckCoin.com for the best, cheapest, fastest, reliable service. Make sure you use code GS for 10% off your purchase. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic, having yourself a beautiful day. We are about to get into an online head-to-head gameplay, and everything stays the same on both sides of the ball, except, once again, man, LaDainian Tomlinson is new. And if anybody's wondering where Night Train Lane is, he is in Joke's possession, but he should be back with us tomorrow, and he'll be out on the field for us, so in case anybody was wondering. All right, so once again, man, we're about to go on ahead and utilize LT as much as possible. It just so happens that, we've been running the ball a ton more. Our previous video, we went 2-0. Both of our opponents ended up quitting pretty quickly after the, not too far into the game. So far, so good. I even played a little bit of weekend league, and I went 6-1. The one game I lost, I was like, let me try running dime, right? I'm going to have 599 zone guys out there, and the guy ended up taking a quick 14-0 lead. There was nothing like the crossing routes and all that stuff. I couldn't stop it. Then I went to Crossfire, and he didn't score a single point again after that. But offensively, I just couldn't do anything. I just couldn't do anything whatsoever. But we went 6-1, which is pretty good, for me, considering weekend league, you face like all the goons out there. 2nd and 6 right here. Our opponent does have the ball. Plenty of time in the pocket. But look at Andre. Well, I keep saying Andre, not Andre Reed. That is not Andre Reed. I wish I had Andre Reed. That is Edward Reed making a fantastic play on the ball, breaking down and coming with the pick six, which gives us a huge advantage without even needing to put our offense out on the field. And that's always a plus whenever you can score defensively. He has no idea what's in store for him on offense, but here I go, just making good plays on defense. So right here, big 3rd down. Of course, we're going to go on ahead and accept that, and we're going to see if we can go on ahead and get ourselves another stop. And we end up blitzing Deion Jones on the left side, and he just took a great angle, just came clean in. Like, I'll take that. I wish I knew what I did there. I would do it more often all the time. But here we go on offense for the first time this game, and of course we got LT, and of course we're going to toss this young man, and it didn't quite work too well right there, so he did a decent job following up. 2nd and 8 right here, and then I noticed his defense, like, all right, he's not really calling anything, giving us too much trouble, so we should have time in the pocket to go on ahead and pass the ball. But look at LT fighting for me, though, gaining me extra yards. Looking right here, we're looking, and of course my man Shannon just wide open over there on the right side, and we were gladly going ahead and take that. Anytime you can go on ahead and hit a nice little drag for about 12 yards, I need it all. So right here, 3rd and 4, settling for a field goal. We'll gladly take our 3 right here to go multiple possessions, but he does end up giving up the 1st down. And right there, big block shade. And LT, he is human. He will put the ball on the ground every once in a while. That is his very first fumble. And I guess he was unhappy with him not recovering that, because he ends up he ends up quitting. And then the next guy I matched up against, I mean, we got to do something about this, because I matched up when I was using my girls account with the God Squad. She has the 86 overall team and a rookie all 1st string. Like, look at this squad. I mean, come on. How is this guy getting matched up? I'm in all Madden 1st string with the team that I have. Like, how is that even possible? I felt bad. It's like, all right, well, I'm not going to call any. I think I called like 2 blitzes. But for the most part, I was just sticking to like man-to-man, and he was just dropping like every pass, and it got ugly. But he stayed in for quite a while, though. I will say that. Like, look at that first play. He threw a dot, and I was like, oh, snap. He just threw a dot. He just threw a hell of a play right there. And then right there, we get ourselves a big Swattington animation. And then 2nd and 10 right. I think I'm just calling man-to-man at this point. I don't really feel like there's any need to, send too much of anything. I mean, the poor kid has, very, very, very low overalls. And now, as I say that, he's dotting me up, right? Maybe I should send some pressure. This man is dotting me up. What the hell is going on in these streets? So he rolls out right here. I try to track him down. Thankfully, we got to him right before he ends up getting off to the lineman. But again, that is something they really need to address. The matchmaking in this game is it's not good at all. It's not good. It's not good. Now, I'm not asking. Now, believe me, I like games like this. Like, not everyone wants a sweaty, right? Not everyone wants to face Mean Joe Greens and Dion's and Night Train Lanes and all that stuff. I get it. You know, if I could avoid it, I would. You know, but it's just not fair to my opponent, though, for him to go on ahead and get matched up against us, considering, you know, you take a look at the squadron that, you know, we have and that he has, and it's just going to be a rough game. Now, you know, even when I use my girls' team, and I faced the freaking God squad of Mean Joe Green and all these other goons, at least she had an 86 overall team. You know, offensively, I felt like I could get the ball done and I could move the ball. It was going to be difficult, but, you know, I feel like I can make something happen. Defensively, though, is where, you know, it's lack of speed. You know, offense, I don't really need speed. I'm not going to be running streaks. I'm not going to be doing all this other stuff. So, you know, the lack of speed doesn't really hurt me on offense. But on defense, though, where my guys have 82 speed, and I'm facing 94 speed Randy Moss, that's where it's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt. Like right there, this guy just flat out dropped it. This guy just flat out dropped it. He just dropped it. like he just dropped it. And I thought this guy was going to stay in for like the whole game. And I was on pace to score like 100 on him, but he ends up, he does end up, you know, quitting as, you know, he lasted longer than I thought he was going to last. You know, he ends up being a good sport. You know, the thing that sucked of playing this game, of watching all the stuff that happened to him, is that he just dropped so many passes. Like, he dropped so many passes at this point. You know, I played this morning, and, you know, Tiffany is here this weekend, which is why we're not doing any post commentaries, and she's watching, and she's like, I feel bad. Like, the kid can't hold on to any pass. Like, every single decent read he makes, you know, he, like, right there, like, he just dropped it. Not due to contact, not from anyone hitting him, not from, you know, he just dropped it. And then me and her, like, we had a conversation. Like, you know what? I really feel like they do this intentionally. That way you can go on. Now, this guy right here, right? He should feel like in the back of his mind, like, this is completely unfair. Like, in order for me to compete, I need a good team. Like, how am I supposed to compete facing these freaking guys that are just mauling my players? And then what's the one thing that's going to come to your mind? Okay, if I spend money, I can get me a good team real quick, and I can go on ahead and get myself, you know, good players without needing to spend so much time playing the game, which takes so long. And that's where I feel like they try to, you know, because this should never happen. I don't know where he's at, what type of I thought he was going to drop that. I was just about to say, like, look at that right there. I was just so used to him just dropping everything, like, right there. Like, not even from a big hit animation. He's just dropping everything. And he just can't hold on to a pass. And it's, sheesh. I mean, sheesh. I don't know what his guy's catching traffic is, but right there, he actually threw a dot. But then, you know, Ronnie Lott gives the big hit animation, but then he ends up fumbling, you know. That's, you know, it's in the game. What do you guys think about the matchmaking system? Do you feel like they just should go ahead and match you up, you know, with anyone right away? Or should you only face it? Because if you only have to face guys around your area, like I'm in All Madden First, if they force me to only play All Madden First or All Madden Second, you know, at the worst, like, you know, 3 strings below that can take a while. Because I would specifically have to wait for that group of people to wait, you know, to match up, and who knows, that can be forever. You know, what if there's just not that many of those guys playing? But you know, he got the option right there to quit, but he does not, and he stays in the game, and he ends up quitting shortly after. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, you know, the game. We got another gameplay coming out a little later on today, where we showcase, you know, a little bit more of LaDainian Tomlinson, who so far has just been an absolute goon. Again, you know, not someone I recommend, because there's no need to get him over Ricky, because Ricky is just that good. You know, LT is better in the receiving, but without him being able to get the elite route specialist, I feel like Ricky's the better running back. But just to change things up, we wanted to go ahead and get my man, LT. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Until next time, appreciate the support as always. Leave a like on the way out. Peace.